Let me explain these photos. The number one dad monkey is given to you by Nicole, and she's standing there with Jacob Nut at her graduation, where I made sure the video happened of her getting her delivered to the school for grade 12 graduation, French immersion. Graduated Nicole Donclippus Collier. That's me, and that picture's taken at the Flying J beside her and Jacob McNutt, her holding her degree and me above the number one dad. Now that's my babies, Kathleen, that's my wife, the first lady, and then it goes Emma in the pink tank top, then it goes Nicole Donclippus, the graduation below as well with the graduation hat on. That's me with the muscle shirt on, black. I don't wear white muscle shirts for a reason. Those are women beaters. And there's my wife and Kathleen, her name, Kathleen Mary Carey, 128046696, and there's Emma and Nicole laying on the couch in the house that was stolen from me. I made that video specifically on my Lenovo ThinkPad 500 that they stole in Frederick Street, Kitchener, Ontario. There's my Mazda right there in that video, and there's the blacked out video of Apex. I don't need to justify myself, you guys already know. But that Mazda 2010 is the 2023 Mustang programming, and on the pictures that I can't see onto the post that they remove, my needle's buried, and I was doing about 420 kilometers an hour, which was wrapped right around. And that was when Nicole called me to go get her when Chandler Kolpitz at her parents' house. At his parents' house, Nicole called me a minute and 27 seconds from my 4579 Highway 289, Arden with 3 Upper Act 2, Bruce and Nancy, my, I guess we might say my in-laws, right to her house where she was staying, and she came home with me. I went by myself. No one was with me. I picked up my baby girl and I took her to her car, her Cobalt that she bought with the student loan, but Daddy gave her the money back to replace it because she needed a car right away for school. So Daddy gave her the $3,200 or $3,800 right back right away because it was over the weekend. She bought it on the weekend and she had the money put back, so it has nothing to do with student loan buying her car. She earned it, and it was her money to do whatever travel she needed to do. So I don't really want to look at my videos right now because it's depressing, because that's my family that I don't have. So I'm going to go to photos. So this is my main profile that they stole. I'm just going to my photos. So that's me in the SUV at the Flying J. Where's my SUV? Ford Escape, GPS, everything, sat 2010. 38 grand or 30 grand through Sackville Auto in Sackville, Nova Scotia. They're strong with me. Bought my first bottle as soon as I got to Ontario, got my first check. There's me, my baby girl, Faith Angelina Collier, Dylan Daniel Collier, and Daddy. There's the cross there listed in my court papers that Constable Tyler Matthews didn't give back. That's $2,000 alone for my cross and chain. I don't know how priceless Dylan is, but he's priceless. And so is my angel Faith on my chest. Dylan, Faith, small F, and Daddy's little unicorn, Daddy's little sweetheart, Daddy's little darling baby. You heard my songs, you cocksuckers, when you stole them from me. There's my baby, Susan Collier, took me on that visitation. Why am I having visitation with my children when the bitch is sleeping with my dad, and I have to have visitation with my wife because she sleeps with my dad, and Dylan's teeth are all gone because we had to take him to the dentist office down by Santa Fax. He had to get all his teeth capped and some pulled, and Faith had to go to IWK and had the 2 front teeth. That's why she didn't show her teeth ripped out of her. She wasn't even drugged, and they ripped the 2 front teeth out of the IWK, and she bawled. That's me at the Flying J. You can see the background where it was. Yeah, and it's in the bathroom. I made that on my Lenovo ThinkPad 500. The IEN number says I own it. That's me and my babies when I decided to take Kathleen back after she slept with my dad. See my baby girl? Right. Daddy, 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 always. There's me and my SUV, the leather, brown leather, plus full electric sunroof, so on and so forth, working at Bonaventure Drive. It's September 14th. The IEN number says where I'm at, in London, Ontario. I don't know what else you can see Oh, I'm at McDonald's. You see the McDonald's on to the right side. Right there, you see McDonald's. In the background of my glasses, Ricochet. That's been fun. Send me a couple of dollars so I can get through to get started. Oh shit. This fella's a thief. He stole so much money from me, it's unreal, and my IDs before I even left my house. My baby's got me that, but Kathleen got it. You understand? Kathleen still wanted me, but I don't. This is Brenda and Melinda taking me on visitation with my children after Kathleen left the house and got into sex trade bullshit. This is me taking a picture of Dylan when she's at, it's on Bedford Highway where Arnold McGill and Linda McGill lived. That's Dylan, my son, my only one. Daddy's boy, Daddy's buddy. Kathleen took that picture at her apartment, I believe. I'm not sure. Melinda's one or the other. Once again, that's where Melinda took me for my first visit, right across the road on Main Street from her shop, McDonald's Automotive. Not her shop, it's Mike's. She's married to him, so she owns 50%. No, he had that before she even started, so it's full 100% his. That's my buddy Dylan. Daddy loves you, buddy. I don't see Kathleen's hair there on the side, and you can see Dylan happy. I'll get those clothes before what? That's off my bed, and that's at 38 Barker Harrison Street. Daddy got those clothes for before my children, and I think it was Dylan's birthday. It was one of the birthdays, or it was just random. I got it. It might have just random. I got it. I always do them for my children. I get them random things all the time. There's Dylan's. There's my Your Touch Custom Epoxy business symbol. How do I lose my business? Your Touch Custom Epoxy. So Your Touch Custom 78 Outlook.com. There's no money in it. There's nothing in it. But they got my business sold, and I Syrianed it for a reason. Because I am Ram to Dodge handlebars, and I'm Rubber Tire RCA. Remote control car, very first one. Frequencies ABCs 1, 2, 3. Developed also with Atari controllers. When I'm 5 years old, the Hudson Bay share says, Mama left it to me. No one else. Linda Marie Collier, plus murdered. Premeditated, planned on top of it. How you like yourself king now when you murdered my mother and you murdered yours and you murdered the Pope? Forgive nobody. There's my bed. There's this location, this picture is where they took my rifle, 270 Remington, not even fired out of, and that's Nicole. My dental hygienist and visible bracing, Dr. McGraw, you don't own sweet fuck all, you and your buddy, you fucked off my daughter's what? And she's still what? Discouraged, still graduated 99.9%, 3 years at Dow, 1 year science in Meeting Chandler Clipless in Truro, Nova Scotia, but 3 years at Dow in Halifax, and then also 2 years in Oldham where she graduated with a 99.99%. She said, Daddy, I said, don't worry about it, baby, it just says that you're number one. She didn't get that last 0.1. And I looked like I was going to really harm somebody too, right? Oh, there's the jacket Mama bought me. She bought me a leather jacket every goddamn 6 months. Her and Dad. That's just nonsense. Bullshit. Need to know. So love us. Love is the answer. I put that on the picture. It's off my Lenovo ThinkPad 500, and it's linked to what? 2020. So Mama died when? February 2020, not 2019, like it said. They altered everything. There's my babies. There's when Faith missing her two front teeth because she fell in the tub. And they bent. So the IWK just yanked them out. She bawled. Oh, there's Chandler and Nicole. McRae's Farms, you see it on the bottle. There's syrup. That's in my bathroom where Kathleen would do things with my dad, even in the shower while I'm drugged. She's always ready. Her nails painted all the time because I paint her nails constantly because she constantly gets chips in them. Why? Next day, chips in them. Why? Always in a robe. Always ready. Fuck. There's me before I left home. 4579 Highway 29, area number 3, Upper Circle, beyond to be 0. What's this say about my mom and liver cirrhosis? Liver function tested recommended. So therefore she has liver cirrhosis. You didn't test her whatsoever, but what'd you do? Poppy just had me look up this medication up. Yandy was on 20 milligrams a day. It says maximum 10 milligrams a day for renal impairment. It also says liver tested recommended. But watch this. That's my daughter, Nicole Don Clippos Collier. 902-814-4030. It's her phone number. Liver test is recommended. Watch the next picture. Watch the next picture. Elderly adults, 5 milligrams do not exceed 10 milligrams. So therefore she's doubled up, but technically mom being diabetic and the B, she should only had 5 milligrams. Dr. Brown, you got a lot of answering to do. Elderly, 5 to 40 milligrams daily. Usage started, diagnosed as 10 milligrams daily. She was on 20, with adjustments based on lymphoid levels, monitoring Q2 for WK until desired level is achieved. Renal impairment clearance less 30 mils. So therefore, elderly, 5 milligrams a day, not 20, guys. Do not exceed 10. So why was she on 20? That's Dr. Brown and Dr. McKinney's problem in Truro, Nova Scotia. Her family doctor. Linda Marie Collier's family doctor. Categories subject to pregnancy risk. Category X, drug classifier. There you go. Lymphoids inside with a mic. Tear it to pieces. Eat it. Mom doesn't get those bruises on both sides of her wrist because I would leave for a night and come back and she's already restrained to the bed, and then they took the cuffs off because they threatened to call the cops. And I said, what the fuck you restrained my mother for? She was supposed to be awake and come back with me. Now look at the PICC lines. Shit. Let's go back to that picture. See the PICC lines in her arms? They tried to say the bruising was because they drew blood. You see the blood where it would be dropped from there in and out, plus PICC lines in her neck, plus the same thing on the other side of her arm, plus the 2 restraints. I got pictures of restraints, but someone deleted the pictures of the restraints that I had. But I sent them to certain people before it was deleted off my iPhone SE, which programmed the ThinkDad system. The 2010 Mazda 6 on my property is a 2025 Mustang sitting right there. I blew away the Mustang. I blew away the Caddies with my 2010 2.5 6-cylinder standard 6-speed. It's actually 7-speed because reverses the speed as well. Ford Racing Training. Link to my 992 T-Bird. Link to Mr. Transmission in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Link to Limited Slip. Link to Ford Racing Training. Alone. I got nothing. So, hemorrhoid operation. This is just before the hemorrhoid operation, but I report the patient relations a laceration man on the Eskazoni man's hand, mom told me that he was murdered in the room that she was in. So this is on the right side of the horseshoe, and look at above her eye. She was hit with something circular. Janitor and nurse had taken her mother home. Don't let her have the hemorrhoid operation. Mom said it's only one more day. Well, it turned the murder, dead, under for her. Now you've seen the picture. She doesn't swell up anymore. You understand? She doesn't swell up anymore from this picture. This picture. You understand? She was coming home several times with me. There was no reason for anything to happen because the kidneys were already reinflated at this time and she was coming home. She doesn't get put under and pump up extra toxin, pump up the extra pills. 52 anniversary and she's a Collier. Mom's back in Truro. You understand that? 6 to 8 years to live no matter what, the liver specialist said right after the hemorrhoid picture. The hemorrhoid picture. That's before this picture. Her restraints, where she ended up in the ICU, blood being drained and artificial blood given to a diabetic with a feeding tube. Now you see right here, she had no fucking pickle lines or nothing on her. You understand that shit? That's me laying inside my mama. She doesn't die. Look at her. She's scared to fuck. Dr. Bailey and Nurse Stephanie, you got answering to do because no one addressed me yet. You swallowed her. You ripped the tube out dry. Dry suffocation, drained her own blood. My mama was swollen up because you tied her rectum shut. You let the toxin take over and build up her body so you look like liver cirrhosis related, you cocksuckers. April 24th, 2019. So when she died February 2020. What? 2020. How can the picture be April 24th, 2019? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. You guys got answering to do now? I guess you do. You got a lot of answering to do. My mom was so happy to get 1 day past. She knew she was coming home because what? Her son had her what? Cured so many times. And this is Truro Heights. She had a day pass. And she was what? Still healthy. She just had a little swelling because you guys what? Had the PICC lines in her neck at that point. You cocksuckers. Truro Hospital, Halifax, VG, and QE2 all involved. And this says she was coming home, the kidneys were cured when I did the administration of the pills and told the pills what to do when Dr. Kelly shows up from the USA and what double ups the pills and what kills the kidneys again. This is me and my wife the same time that Mom's pictures were taken of the family and us. Kathleen, fuck off. And there's my family that I don't have anymore. Or my house, or anything, or my property. There's my babies. There's Kathleen pregnant with Faith, the red shirt. There's my sugar. They sold that car for $100. $100. That was easily my $30,000 Mustang. 33 stroker Chevy heads on the top of it. On top of my 5-liter. She'd smoke the tires 80 kilometers an hour just by punching it. 3rd gear. She's a 5-speed. Standard. You robbed me so much it's unreal. Me and my baby. Co-pilot. Daddy made her graduation happen with a Mustang no matter what. There's my Joshie. There's my Sam with my daughter. Nicole on the left, Sammy on the right. There's me dropping off my daughter, Nicole. You want to talk about some car fucking move. She pulled a donut and the second front tire wouldn't move. Just like my Z71 truck. There's my Emma and Sam. My niece, social worker, assistant death. And my Emma with a fox sweater on. I think you chopped off her breast for no reason. There's me, Kathleen, on the outside. My daughter Nicole, clipless, Collier, Colpitz with Jacob McNutt before Chandler. And Jacob McNutt, his mother, this man's mother is, works at the BMO, where me and Mom, Hudson Bay shares, and Mom's will of estate. How does it go from someone else and 1.6 billion to RBC, and I get nothing. We're Native Council, same thing. I did all the deposits, Native Council Zone 1. I was President, Secretary, Treasurer, Alter Board of Native Council Zone 1. I control what? The minutes every month. There's me and my stupid ass wife. You see her ring? $3,800 on her finger there. I can't fucking see it. Stupid cunt. It's my dad. He didn't molest nobody. Nobody. Got blamed for it though. So I got blamed for a lot of shit. Oh, I was telling you earlier about my brother's printer right there. There's the desk Mom got at the when the hotels were clearing out their stuff. That was my desk, and you can see the corner. You can see my plug-in. I don't think you get the plug, but anyway, you can see the corner of my laptop right there by the cup and the pen. And my brother's printer linked to the laptop, and brother's linked to what? Hugh-Kathy at hotmail.com. There's me. Same tattoo on my right arm. In my home. That was paid for. There's my Chester at Troy's. That's at my brother's house, Troy's. Kathleen, and no Faith at this time. And Nicole and Emma Holden Chester. My brother gave to me, Alphonsus John Collier. Left is Lynn holding Nicole, baby. The left picture, the long picture. Then Emma is the top right. And then me on the very bottom. This picture did not burn in the house fire, and that's Emma when she was a baby, and that was Nicole, where I kicked a grenade out of her hand. But same house. See the sun shining? That picture did not burn in the house fire. I had to get Kathleen another house and myself. 3 months after getting it. Daddy loves you.
I didn't do it.